This is my Mactrem tripod. My name's David and this is my review. To start us out, this is a tripod which reaches up to 80 inches and has a load capacity of 33 pounds. And just to give you a comparison, I'm 5'11". Included with this tripod is this carrying case, a mounting system for your phone, a couple of hex wrenches for tightening up the base here, along with this manufacturer's warranty card to protect you from any manufacturing warranty issues you might have. At its current state, this tripod is at its current highest position. I have a couple ways I could lower it now. I could increase the width of my legs, right there. So increasing the legs gives me this increased stability for my tripod. Another way I can adjust this tripod is by adjusting the legs. And I really like these little clips. This is something you typically get with a higher end tripod, but here this is a really good value and they're offering it at a lower price range. My last adjustment that I can make on this tripod is via the neck here, where I have these two little adjustments I can make. And that's the adjustments for height. Another adjustment you're able to make on this is this ball joint here, where you're able to quickly adjust this ball joint. So you have this kind of coarse adjustment here and this fine-tune adjustment there. So I could like get it kind of close with this guy, and that kind of gives me some decent tension. And then you have this sight level up here at the top. And then once you get that sighted in, you can just tie this last little notch down. If you really want to shoot close to the ground, you can inverse the way the tripod is set. So you just take the legs and then you're able to flip it upside down and then begin using the tripod in kind of this upside down mode. This allows you to steady your camera really close to ground level so that you can get those close to ground level shots, or if you're shooting something like ants or something like that on the ground itself, you can get a really good shot this way that's steady. You may notice that this leg is a little different from this leg here, and that's because it's able to actually detach and become its own monopod. And the way you get it off is you just screw it off here, and then you can use it as a monopod. And then it just attaches. And then you have your standard mount here, which you can attach to your camera. One thing I really like about this robust construction of this tripod is it allows the tripod to handle an extra large amount of weight. In fact, it has this additional weight hook here, which would allow me to lower my center of gravity of my tripod while I have something heavier on top, such as my teleprompter, which is pretty heavy, especially with the DSLR and everything attached to it. And it also has an iPad, and it kind of hangs out a little bit too. So it makes the tripod super unsteady, but this tripod can handle it no problem. Last but not least, these little rubber caps, which work great on my living room floor, but not necessarily great in a place where I want to like stick this in the ground and make it extra stable outside. I can use these little spike tips here, which would allow it to work better in a grassy area outside, or anywhere you might want to actually stick this thing kind of more in the ground and get that more steady base. Effectively, this is how this tripod folds up, and then I would be able to easily put this inside like a book bag, and I could travel to my next photo shoot, or if I was traveling out somewhere in the woods or something like that, I could easily carry this and take this with me. It's not very heavy. It is heavier than something like a carbon fiber design, but all in all, this is a very sturdy, robust, solid piece of kit here that's going to last you years to come. If you're looking for a tripod that is easy to use and easy on your wallet, the Mactrem is an absolute great option.